What's up, everybody? So today is finally uploading some current content that going on within my shop. As you can see, I'm so busy every day with going to work every day and building a garage and getting ready for drift event over here, the S15. Yes, right now you can see there's a R34 over there. I'm gonna be working on after this is done, so I have a car, at least a car ready to go for the event, and I'm going to go back to the Skyline. But I just wanted to kind of give you updates now that I'm kind of like, so we have about 3 weeks. Today's the day I actually bought a ticket for the season opener. So we really have like 3 weeks and we are running out of time. But we are finally at the point we can actually make it to the event. So want to show you guys, what's up with that, where the process at right now. So I finally painted over here. I probably have a couple video I can play about the engine bay being really bad from the fire from last year. As you can see, it's completely dusty in here. I'm gonna clean that out now and put everything back basically, and change the wiring harness and change the new oil line because it got cooked, and put the fan that I got roasted, and then the fan shroud and that little stuff. But again, it's getting really close to the point where I can maybe finish it, make it to the event. So we are going to get to it. So this was before, and look how much it came back from that absolutely toasted engine bay. Alright, so after I shine them up a little bit, all that stuff where I didn't paint, you literally can't even paint that. You can't even tell that I paint anymore. Just that here, it's all clean, it's all blended in, like you can't even, like I'm looking at it good, and I can't even tell. So, but obviously it's just the engine there. I mean, this is not a show car. The best way to do it is just take everything out, and then but I'm not about it to do it. Otherwise I'm not gonna be making it to a drift event. So good enough for now. So I'm gonna clean it up some more, put everything back over here, put the brakes, and let's get going so we can go drive. So what's happening here is, basically I have to clean everything on the engine bay because I sanded it and whatnot, and it's all dust everywhere. So I'm just cleaning it out so that we can start putting all the parts back in, and just trying to shine them up so it look great on the engine bay. Oh my god, just can't wait to put that thing back, because would you just look at that? It's so nice. Oh my god. So I cleaned out all the dust out pretty much. I had unfortunately some overspray over there on the clear coat, which you can buff out later. I'm not really worried about, but got shined out pretty much everywhere. Literally can't even tell it's like painted anymore, but definitely can't tell that was fired before. How about that? This car was being fired from the paint anyway, so that's pretty hype on there. So glossy, so shiny, you can literally see yourself. But anyway, I cleaned it out the back, and then we're gonna clean all the dusty stuff out, wipe it off, and then put the intake back on. Oh my god, I can't wait. Fenders on. Change the brake. I'm doing a 300GX to get rid of these calipers and stuff like that. So pretty excited. Alright boys, so little updates. I unboxed all the new parts that I got. Started to put all the stuff here so we can see what is going on. So first of all these intake parts, this is literally brand new, but it got cooked, so I kind of want to clean this as much as can so it go back look like a new. All this pipe got burnt, so probably these just gonna come right out if you clean it, if you polish it. So that's what I'm gonna do. And these are the new cover that got burnt, the fan shroud and the fan itself. We can put that in finally, and then we can redo all the new hosing for the fuel. I gotta buy this new regulator because we are not doing sensor anymore, as So whole point of this was mounted on the car actually with the engine, so it vibrates. This thing was vibrate a lot, and it broke free. This came off, and we put the sensor on, and the sensor came off too. So that's how the fire happened. That was the reason why that happened. So I will never do that. So we're gonna remount it to over here. Right, so we're gonna be doing that, so that will never ever happen again. Obviously, gotta put the fender back, gotta put the bumper. I kind of like put the headlight just to see how it looks with the other headlight. Look, man, check this out again. The engine bay, dude, is just like this is not painted. This is painted, like so branded. It's kind of like so justified, but like if you look at this is painted, and in the back, fucking mint. But anyways, so that's what we gotta do. A lot of creating still, all the new couplers we got with extras, and we got here, we got 75mm spacers that we gotta put back. I ended up ordering new oil line again because the oil line looked very bad. I don't think it's here anymore, but the oil line was just look horrible. So that's that. And then here we got new caliper. I got one more. This is for the rear, so I want good rear brake pads, so that e-brake works. Man, that's the reason why. This is the front. Unfortunately, this Chase Bay one, it got burnt, and then you kind of have to see, but these are all bubble and junk and got from the fire. It's not leaking yet, but I don't want to ask for leaking. So, and this is the 300ZX. So the front gonna be 300ZX brake, and this is the 300ZX brake loaders. And I could do EBC too, but you know, I think this caliper is big enough that I think it's a lot better than that. So we're gonna go with that for now. If I feel like I need a better brake, and I'm just gonna get this one. And then we got this one, you know, and for the brake master cover. And this is the interior pieces I needed, and this is a new wire harness that all melted up on that engine bay. We're gonna replace it with that. Now with this, I got speed sensor that connect to CD, so the speed sensor now should work too. So kind of hyped on that. So this piece, if you go in here, right, this interior piece, you see, like this piece doesn't stay. So I was wondering, how is it supposed to stay? So I guess this piece here, this bracket goes on there. So I'm gonna put that one on. So we got a lot of work to do here. So I'm gonna basically get cracking on that right now. Alright, so what we're gonna be doing here is we're gonna be putting a fender on the driver's side and mount it up. We had to take off the headlight because the bolts had to go through on the fender first. And now we're gonna put the side skirts, and we're gonna put the lights on, and we can move on to next thing here. Alright, so I just cleaned up a little bit. On the video it's kind of hard to see, but my one concern was color match, because that fender was painted. It looks like it's kind of matched pretty good, and I kind of really like it. But unfortunately I made a freaking land over here. So I'm gonna make next video, or whenever it was, I'm gonna make a video how to fix this LAN. If you have this kind of LAN, how to fix and stuff like that, I'm gonna show you. And unfortunately, this headlight, it's not the headlight fault. Well, this car has been wrecked, small hit on the front, so this gap kind of sucks, but it is what it is. And then got the console in. And other problem I face, unfortunately, this piece, it fits good, you know, and this is a really expensive OEM piece, but I have a CDO9 where the transmission, where the shifter is sit little, you know, back compared to the normal OE one, so I can't use, like, so basically this, like this piece here, it hits, so I might have to cut here so that you can shift in here, you know. So because the whole main purposes of that, so that this shifter thing stays in here, but I don't know, I'm gonna have to come up with something. So this is such an expensive piece, but you know, so that's for another day. And I'm gonna get to the brake next, and then I'm gonna start cleaning all this dirty stuff, polish it up, and then clean it up. So when Brandon come over and help me out put these, you know, it's ready to go, and we don't have to clean it while he's waiting for me and stuff. So we're gonna do that. That's what we're gonna do next. Alright, well, that, as you can see, it's very bad shape. It's all burnt and whatnot. I'm gonna shine this guy up, and then I'm gonna clean the intake next, and then I'm gonna put these thing back in. So just went to like O'Reilly or something and pick up a metal polisher here. You just put it on the pipe, use a little small buffer thingy, and you know, spread it up or buff it up on the pipe. Then there, wipe it off, buff it, wipe it off. That's what I basically did. And then, you know, it didn't come out like very polished, like brand new, like most of people can do on the internet, but it came out pretty good enough for me, so that's good. Alright, I just did shine them up a little bit. No more black stuff pretty much. I'm not completely done yet. I gotta wipe it off again, do one more coat, but pretty much all the black stuff is gone, getting shiny now. So I keep at it, and then this will be, I mean, I take this, I don't really care too much, but as long as it's not that black. So that black is gone, and then we're gonna go on to next. So it's not like best, like, you know, those professional will do like very shine and mint, but it do the job for me. I like it. I'll just take that. So no more black, that's good. So next onto this thing. Unfortunately, these were brand new before, but it's kind of like brown too, so I'm gonna scrub this thing and try to make it shine. Or no, it wasn't shine before, but doesn't look, you know, like completely black. So I'm gonna try to see if I can bring this to life. So now we're gonna clean the intake. I just basically use the same stuff, you know, put the paper towel on the hose so all that dirty or dust stuff doesn't go in there. And basically did that, polish them up, clean it off, wipe it off, polish it, and keep doing it over and over until I think it's okay, and move on to the next step for me. Alright, after all the hours I spent, I actually got it a little shine. It's not like mint, but you know, it was better than black. So I think I got most of the black out. So I'm gonna do a little more maybe, because every time I scrub it, with all this black stuff coming out. So hopefully that's as close as it's gonna get, and then on to next thing. Alright, next we do OLED GKTX fan, and then they're gonna put the OEM fan shroud into that bad boy over there finally. So just a little quick, I'm gonna wipe it off the new fan shroud and then, you know, the fan before I install it, because it just got really dusty, as in it sat for a while before I can get to install it. But you know, I'm not that good at mechanics, so it takes a long time to install that, but you know, it's simple enough. I got it done, so that's a good thing. Nice. So fan shroud, oil catch can all set, and then that thing is installed. I'm like, what's hitting? But that plug that it's getting replaced anyway. So that's that. And now I'm gonna wait for Brandon to come over to put all this in, because I think we're gonna do the oil catch can, oil line first before we put the intake. And he's coming over tomorrow to help me out anyway, so I'm just gonna wait on this side. But this is all done, and I think I'm gonna clean these coil rod, because these used to be pretty good, like shiny. Not as this shine, but you know, I'm gonna clean this little more, and this, and then the Brits. Look at it, so cooked. So I'm gonna cook all that, and then I'll see Brandon tomorrow. Alright boys, next thing I'm gonna be doing is gonna be doing the brake from S14 or S15 front to the 300ZX, and then we got the brake line here, and then these are the, you know, regular one, because like I said earlier, the brake lines are kind of burnt. So we're gonna change that to these, and you know, get that thing off. And also, just so you guys know, you guys will need caliper bracket mount. You can get it from Nissan still. If you guys need part number, I don't know. Oh yeah, the part number is right here. So 080442451A is the part number. I guess the S15 caliper mounting bolt is a little longer than the 300ZX, so make sure you grab that. Otherwise, you're gonna be using washer to like kind of do sketchy stuff. So that's what I was told. So I'm gonna be putting those in right now. Alright, so time to get the S14, S15, all the brake caliper out, brake loaders out, and then putting a 300ZX one and then the caliper in. I still have the old S14, S15 caliper and loaders. If you guys need it, let me know. I'm trying to sell that one as well, so let me know. Alright, so I got this thing using brand new. So compared to the S14 one, look how thick this is. The brake loader is actual almost double on the thickness. Not double, but 1.5 I should say. So that's kind of big. Brake loaders more heavier duty, so it stops better. And obviously the caliper compared to that, you know, dual piston, right? And I mean everybody loves 300ZX caliper, so like even Pro D, FD guys use those. You know, simple, best upgrade you can really do for the buck, for the price. And I definitely need to tighten my coilover because these are not tight yet, but I will. I put the brake caliper, what is it? The hose. This was very pain in the ass. I would suggest to put the hose before you put the caliper in, because then, you know, you have to like turn the hose in. Gotta be straight to put it in, so it was kind of pain. But, you know, nothing crazy. Of course, shout out to O'Reilly's missing the pins for this guy. Somehow it's missing on the box, so I gotta go get that. And now I gotta do this GK Tech, you know, for the inside of it, so I can change order at once. And I think that's it for this side. Look like. Then I just basically do the same thing to the other side now. One thing, so this part number I introduced you earlier, I think it only works if you have a S13 setup, because for the reason why I said this, because Brandon, who has S13, he has all S13 stuff, and he said he had to put a lot of washer to make this works because he hits this brake loaders. Now this bolt is actually longer compared to what I had originally, but I even had to put a washer on this, you know, like one fat washer. Like I have this here, I put this washer, take one, to make sure I'm clear on this one too. Yeah, but yeah, so that long one would definitely not work, because for the S14, S15, maybe S13 this would work. I mean, we don't know, but I bought it. It was only $20, and before I even tried to put it on, this is longer, so I'm like, that ain't gonna work. So that's that to the brake bolts situation right now, just so you know, if you guys wondering. So as you can see, this is a 300ZX bolt, and then this is the original one that came with. As you can see, it's slightly longer, so even this one too, it touches, so you just needed to do one washer for that to work. So obviously the longer one doesn't work, so I guess 300ZX doesn't work. Also, since I have this one open up, you know, you can see, compare with the thickness on this is like, let me go get the camera on lower. Very thick. It's kind of hard to tell, but oh, right here. Yeah, that's how much its thickness was. So it's pretty good. It's like, it's very beefy too. This is really just O'Reilly AutoZone cheap one, but it's so much heavier too compared to that. So that, just wanted to show you guys before I go to install the other side. This side is all done. Oh yeah, check this out. I took out the brake lines from the fire. It's very cooked through. I can see some of the silver line already. I mean, it should be fine, to be honest with you, but you know, I don't want to be leaking while I'm driving, so sorry Chase Bear, this is kind of trash now, but you know, it sucks. I know you guys don't warranty that, so yep, I'm putting a new one on right now. Alright guys, I'm on the other side, passenger side, not the driver side because it's a right-hand drive car. Passenger side, same thing, change the caliper, rotors, brake lines, and I should be good to go. Alright, this side is all set. Also, just gonna upgrade, change the brake hoses and connect, cause I gotta connect to that. And then we're gonna do the intake. I think Brandon would be here anytime now, so we're gonna get to the intake and everything else. Alright, it's been a while, but we're gonna finally get to it. Today, hopefully the car starts. And I'm gonna finish up the brake on this side to the master, and then should be good to go. So I think Brandon just came over, so he's gonna be doing like the new wire harness. He's gonna get rid of the old one because it's got burnt, put new one on, putting the intake, all the stuff is there, so that's what he's doing. While I'm gonna try to do the brakes and finish it up, put them on the ground, and let's get this thing going. So over here, finally Brandon came over. Thanks for him for, making time and come over down to help me out. And I got job, he got job. So we're doing this after work almost every day to get this thing done. So we are really working on it. And again, Brandon, thank you so much for your help. So we got it all done. Brake all set. We just bread, but I only had a little brake fluid, so I just have to add it, but it's all bread and nice. Got the intake on. It's empty now, as you can see. It's all empty. And it came out nice, very shine from doing the polishing. Engine very look nice. It still can see me, so shine. This side too, but anyway. So intake is on. All I have to do is the fuel line now. Fuel setup goes in here and there, and the car will start. I even got the new wiring harness in. It's tucked in nice, but it's all brand new. It's all in. So, couple of days. We got 10 days to the drift event, and then about to be all set. Oh, we got the new oil set up, new oil line made in. So, pretty excited. So let's get this thing done and get the car started soon. Alright, it was very insane. Today we just got the car started. We got new fuel regulator gauge came in, put it on here, mounted outside of the car so no more vibration, from the engine, so this doesn't snap on me. So that's done. With all new hose, new clamp, and everything is done. I gotta figure out the starter wire I need to go back on, clean it up, close it, and I gotta do a lot of interior work, but other than that, it runs. Right now it runs, so that's great. And we have literally less than 10 days to go to the event, so we're gonna literally gotta do tires and whatnot. So I'm gonna be busy week, but engine runs great, so that's a huge plus. So thank you, Brandon, for the help. And then yeah, we gotta get going. Alright, so what we're gonna be doing now, we're gonna get this wheel dolly off, take the tires. We're gonna put the EBC brakes, brake rotors, brake pads, and then completely lower it to the ground. Actually, I gotta change the diff fluid, and then ready to go on the back, and then we're gonna go do the front stuff now. Alright, so I got new axle, last year's brake, and then we got new EBC coming on. And this brake pad, a pretty good brand one. Unfortunately, he kind of started to crack, and I don't like it. So, like you can see, it started to chew up, and I need this lead to lock up good. So this brake pads, unfortunately, I was gonna get same one but rack order, so I just went to EBC for now. So that's what I'm gonna be using. But yeah, we're gonna change this out quick. Alright, we got the new loaders. This is the left side as in L. We got the EBC pads, passenger side, but that's my left side. So it's the right side. We're gonna do the other side, and then brake is done. Alright boys, car starts. Came a long way. Very dusty, gonna get washed maybe tomorrow or something. Alright boys, thank you for watching today's video. If you like the video, and subscribe and comment, and I'll see you guys on next video. Thank you for watching.